Can you hear me now? I think you can, because it's now doing the thing where the volume shows stuff. But talking, maybe give me a good old thumbs up if you can hear. Yeah, okay, we're good. So let's start this introduction again. Hi, everybody. It's good to be back. Good to see you all. I apologize for the scuffy stuff. As with the title and my week-long absence, I have been recovering from a surgery. I actually had a elective hysterectomy, so that was a really fun thing. And yeah, I am 1 week out from that, so have been healing for the last week and am medicated enough that I can, sit here and do the streaming right now without any issues. So there's going to be a little bit more scuff, and it is just my brain being a little bit gone. And this is why we chose a chill vibe for tonight. It's also not our usual streaming night, tonight being Tuesday, and normally we stream on Sundays and Thursdays, which I'm still planning on doing Thursday's stream. Not sure why I just buffered a little bit there, but we're getting through. We are. You will also hear the sound of a very happy child in the background. He's a happy child. What can I say? He's just kind of playing around with toys and stuff. If at any point he does get upset or anything, then I'll probably call Aleatory to help. But until then, you guys can listen to the adorable sounds of Bebe. Manifesting a star. Oh, that's so exciting. So I will be, sometime within the next week or two, unveiling my website, which is going to have an interactive sky. I'm going to make it so that I can show it easily on stream as well. And for 2,500 channel points, you guys can manifest a star. So talking, I will show you that star as soon as I finish getting that system set up. I probably should have gotten it live before putting that channel redeem, but you have a star now, which is awesome. The website I'm working on also goes through all of the UA lore. I'm really excited to be unveiling it, and it includes a lore that connects to that stars in the sky, where UA is able to channel good energy from and towards anybody who has a star in her sky. Part of the empathy stuff that she's got going on. So I'm very excited for that, and I'll also probably do a bit more in-character type stuff after that. I've been pretty out of character chill vibes so far, but kind of wanting to move a little bit more the other direction, with of course my very loud little starling. Starling is a type of bird. I don't think that works. Anyway, we are back, and with a couple of announcements. So, that one? Stream Elements, do you just not like me right now? There we go. Okay, so join me on Saturday, June 28th for our next charity stream, where we will continue our adventures in the Legend of Zelda Wind Waker Crowd Control Edition. I'm really excited to be editing the video, the VOD of it tomorrow, because it ended on a wild note where I literally got whooshed away by giant waves on an island. It was so much fun. So our next stream for that is going to be Saturday, June 28th. And so far, we have raised $120 for Stand Up to Cancer. So thank you so much, everybody, for all of your support and donations. Yeah, it was an amazing moment. It really means the world to me, especially now doing this pretty much solely in name of my dad, going through his new cancer developments. They are going to be doing a biopsy for him to determine exactly how bad things are, and then we'll come up with the next surgical plan. So, yeah, but he's holding strong. He's actually in pretty good spirits over it all, considering. And we have our rad newsletter popularity contest, where, let me flip over, I believe this is all up-to-date numbers. I remember doing it 4 or 5 days ago, but I was also on pretty heavy pain meds, so I will double check these numbers. But we still have Maman in the lead with 30 votes. We have Barbados coming up in second with 22, only 8 away from the top place. Then we've got Solomon with 11, and you'll note that now everybody has at least one. Hi, Koniko Chu! Koniko Chu is coming to us from out of town. I won't say exactly where so as to not dox her, but her and Drake Draconis have gone on a work trip. Ooh, the shout out thing does work. Oh no! Drake! Okay. Nope, that's the wrong one. Don't stand up for dinner. I am hoping that you're still able to get something to eat. And hopefully it's something extra delicious to make up for it. Yes. O's dessert, I think that is a very fair trade-off. Bibe. Aleatory. We have a diaper that is pretty much off, which is a disaster moment. I'm not sure if you guys, actually, I want to do a shout out to Drake or maybe we don't. Anyway, so we had this awesome moment where Aleatory went over for Drake's first stream ever. So congratulations, everybody. Check out Drake because he's up and running and it's awesome. So Aleatory went over to go hang out with him for that. And we got everything all set up so that my healing little self on the couch, not able to do much or move much, I was set up for success. The Bibe had a snack, he had a drink, I think he had a relatively fresh diaper too. Had a fresh diaper. And his snack was his dinner plate, which was sitting on our coffee table. Aleatory leaves the house, and within 1 minute, the dog, Arco, came running around the corner, without pausing, jumped up on the table and tried to steal the Bibe's sandwich. So I told the Bibe off, and I told the dog off, and the Bibe was like, that is not okay, you do not tell the dog off. So he started crying, and as I'm trying to comfort them, I was like, you know what, I have to get up anyway, I need to go to the bathroom. I went to do that, and it took 30 seconds. I got back upstairs, and the Bibe had taken off his diaper and peed on the couch in 2 spots. We haven't quite gotten him potty trained yet, mostly communication issues from the non-verbalness, but yeah. Needless to say, I ended up almost in tears calling Aleatory back as an SOS. He had to come save me, clean off the couch, make it so that I can sit and be okay while he went back to the rest of the stream. But it was a disaster. Everything went wrong. It was really kind of impressive how quickly it went wrong too, because he hadn't been gone more than 5 minutes by the time I called him back. Second panel for your top is almost done. That's so exciting. I can't wait to see it. Oh, thank you so much. Okay. We are here, of course, to play Palia. I also have figured things out. I figured out how to put my chat on the screen. And I figured out how to put my alerts to say my last follower and subscriber. Yeah, so that's exciting. I am a little bit smaller here now, but that's fine. And of course, don't forget about little Tiny Tim over there. Tiny Tim can be interacted with. He can be pet. He can be pet. Pet. I don't know why he's not doing what he's supposed to do. He can give love? Yeah, he can give love still. He can be angry. I'll figure out what's going on with Pet, but we can also put him to sleep. There. Interact with him as you will. Sometime I'll make a graphic with all of his little commands there. Okay. So yeah, we're just gonna chill, play some Palia. Now, why am I not getting game sound? I want game sound too. We'll see when that comes up, because it doesn't. I don't even know if you guys have. Wow, you guys have game sound. I don't have game sound. This is why I have my volume settings open. No, I need to actually go. Okay. I'll try to keep an eye on this to make sure that it's not too loud for you guys to hear me now. But, yeah, we are ready to get going and get playing some Palia and kind of just hanging out together. So, I have finally gotten flow trees. That was a embarrassing success, where I realized that I had been cursing at the statue to give me my flow seeds for months, and then I found out that I had to complete a quest first, so I finally got that quest complete. Also, my keyboard shortcuts are fun when games are involved because they trigger things. I would like to heal my tools, which I cannot do until we have made some repair kits. Sure. 200 sounds good. Repair? Repair. Please? Okay, so that is not going to work for us. So, this has happened before where I've had to literally go in and repair them individually. So yeah, if anybody gets that glitch, this is how you fix it.
By ignoring it?
By ignoring it, yes. Aleatori's in the room now, everybody. Also, you might hear Blippy in the background. Hashtag not sponsored. He just kind of lives in our souls now.
Because he's the only one left after the culling of Blue?
Yeah, Netflix got rid of Blue's Clues, which, I don't know about you other parents out there, but that's kind of a little tragic. So, okay. So, I think actually what I want to do is move this over a little bit more, because stuff doesn't come up as frequently yet. There. Okay. And the super compelling gameplay of me organizing stuff. I Still can't sell these because I need them for a quest, and I don't know if I need that for crafting. I kind of just assume at this point that I need everything for crafting, so my storage is getting a little hefty, but... Ooh, yeah, I can start a new seed. That's exciting. Okay. Wow. So, other new updates on my property is, I don't know if I showed everybody, but I finally unlocked the gazebo, which took purchasing all of these, which costs well over 225,000 gold. It was awful, but I have it, and now it's pretty. I'm turning it into an Elderwood themed little fun, I guess, like tea hangout. I don't know, a gazebo. It's a gazebo. That's what you do at gazebos. So I do have this, which is not new. Let's harvest what we can first. Pick up the weeds. Doing chores. Super fun. Okay. Doo-doo-doo. Very unfortunately, I missed the Palia drops by one day, because as of last night, streaming this game would have gotten any one of you who plays Palia some extra stuff, but that ended at 4 p.m. tonight, and what is that dog doing?
He tried to go into his dog bed, and now he's in it, and he's going around flying into things.
Oh my goodness. I wish that we'd have gotten a video of that, because that would have been great to add to the funny Argo stuff. Is there beeping? No, it's his squeaking on his water cup. Okay. I also have a whole bunch of new sound alerts set up for some channel points. If you guys want to play around with any of those, they're quite fun. I'll be adding more as I think of them. Basically, my favorite quotables from various media sources. Today I added Secret Tunnel. Okay, I can't reasonably plant tomatoes here until I can do the entire 18 because my brain is crazy. That is not meant as a shame for anybody with mental health disorders, and I apologize if it was offensive. It's just more me embracing my own mental health disorders. What seeds can we do? Let's do this one, because it's a little bit alone over there. And I want to see how big my pumpkin seed has to be. I'm imagining big. Okay, pumpkin seed has to be 4x4. So, let's not plant more than 2 seeds. Carrot. Sure. A random cabbage and a random, where's the carrot? There's the carrot seed. Carrot seed. This way, and this is not me prioritizing money, this is literally me prioritizing what my OCD is telling me to do. I will be able to plant my 18 tomatoes, which is great for bringing in easy money because you can harvest them more than once per seed. And then once these two have grown, I will plant the pumpkin seed, and then once I've gotten enough to get a second pumpkin seed going, that'll be this spot. And that's the plan. I forgot to water my trees. Oh no. Alright. Inside hasn't changed very much yet, but I did get my butterfly wall. So I'm going to do something with that. Kitchen, I think I've already shown off updates to. Yeah, I've been mostly resource gathering and mostly obsessed with these trees and the elderwood stuff. But let's get our daily candy egg. Today is yellow. Ooh, yellow is Aleatori's favorite color. And then I also got this. This is the Grow Out Gazebo, which normally you have to farm a whole bunch of experience with friends to be able to get. But I miraculously unlocked it through a quest. One of the Elderwood. Really? Ooh. Super disappointing to get 95% of the way through watering. And then my watering can dies. I think. Maybe I did get to the end. Okay. And I have moved part of my garden over here, which is going to turn into my fishing tools area. So I've got a couple glowworm cases that I don't have enough mushrooms to occupy. I'm not sure why I just put those in my storage. There. Now they're in my inventory. Okay. Konikochu, you'll have to update us with what kind of dessert you get. And this is so pretty. This I got through the ending of the Elderwood main story quest. And I get a present each day, but I never want to take it because it's so pretty right now. And then I take it, and the magic disappears. And now it's just pretty, not so pretty. He didn't bring it, you'll be kicking him back out for it. Ugh. Yep. Makes sense. Makes perfect sense. Again, you'll have to tell us what you get. I'm kind of craving dessert right now, too. I will have my dessert after stream. After medicine, after stream. So yeah, that is pretty much the only new updates to my property. I'm gonna go sell some stuff, and then we will... Oh no! You forgot the medicine! And it's 9:02 p.m. I mean, based on the city you're in, I wouldn't be surprised if there's an after-hours dispensary somewhere in walking distance.
Who's your medicine?
Konikochu forgot her medicine.
I was gonna say, I thought Drake reminded her.
Not the prescribed medicine. No, I was gonna sell some stuff. Okay, so we'll sell the peppers. I'd get more money if I pickled them, but oh well. Oh well, oh well. I hear a lot of movement upstairs.
Because Taya's getting herself a drink. She couldn't fall asleep because she was so thirsty. That's why it took her a half hour to come down for a drink.
Makes total sense. There's a Stantler in chat if anybody wants to get it. I remember Stantler being a really cool Pokemon.
There's never only one Stantler. Always so many Stantler. It turn out to be one Stantler.
That's fair. It's always a big group of them. But Does that mean that Stantler are cockroaches?
No, they just... Imagine if there weren't actually a million cockroaches, but it was just one cockroach casting an illusion spell.
That would also be very terrifying. I would not like that.
Okay.
Okay, so, good luck, Koniko-chu. Let's go to... Actually, let's be smart. We're gonna go out adventuring, but first I want to see what my inventory is like. We have 143 arrows. We have way too many smoke bombs. Holy crap, why do we have so many smoke bombs? And we have 86 glowworms. That's about as good as that's gonna get. So we're good. We're good to go adventuring. I think I am going to go back to the Elder Woods and get some more materials to keep getting some stuff here. And we'll also do some fishing. I don't know how much fishing you guys have done in the Elderwood, but I do not like the glowworm level fish there. They are quite difficult, but we'll get them. So, before any adventure in the Elderwood, it is a good idea to not stop at this store. Stop at this store and get an extra Elderwood potion or two. And we're gonna explore, we're gonna hopefully find some new stuff. And immediately we find a mushroom that we can only interact with said potion. There we go. 6. I like to make sure that I get my values worth. It costs 15 for a potion. So using this potion, we must earn a minimum of 15 essence. And we have like something like 10-20 minutes. Does not count. Ooh, doesn't count, but we're still earning a lot. And of course, if anybody out there does play Palia, let me know. I'm always happy to make some more friends, play with some more people, hop from tree to tree with some people like we're Tarzan. Yeah, that's about the sound that we would be making there, Bibe. Maybe a little bit more OOs, but... Okay. I don't see any elderflowers, which are usually at the top of these very big trees. So let's go down here. Aw, Stantler escaped with nobody catching it. That
Really?
Georgia of the Jungle. I remember that show. Watch out for that tree. Okay, let's go to that fishing spot. And let's use a glowworm. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Purple jellyfish. A pixie floatfish. Star quality. again, I am hoping to find more infected. Oh, you rude thing. Stop spitting skunk at me. Okay. So, where am I supposed to hit this from? I guess way out here. And then we're gonna go chop down that tree, because it's infected. 3. Another purple jellyfish.
Look at Chimeco.
That?
Under the water, it was yellow. It looked like a Chimeco.
Oh, it does a little. You can eyes too. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Die. You can have my eyes too. You do have very pretty eyes. Posture check. My posture is good. I don't know if it is what it would be defined as. Okay. Twitch alert. Excuse me, sir. Actually, that's good. I think I need that to happen, like, multiple times. Because I have a raid message issue that I'll tell you guys about later. It's a funny story. But let's just say, without subbing stream elements, my sub-raids are gonna look pretty silly. What is this?
Yes.
Like, hi, what are you?
A bug.
Am I supposed to worship you? This is definitely a bug. I cannot kill it. Well, guys, we found a bug infected nuts. Yeah, they might want to get that checked. Nope. Let's catch a butterfly. But he's infected. Boom. Talkin says, hey, Aleatory.
Hi, Talkin.
I lost count as to how many, but I think I've definitely earned this potion's worth. We are doing great. The infected essence, you can use for a whole bunch of different things. I've unlocked all of the recipes. 2, 3, 4. Okay, done. So I've unlocked all of the recipes that you can get for it. Hey, it's Hatchet! Hi, Hatchet! Welcome, welcome. Good to see you. Thank you for coming and joining us today. Welcome to the observatory. Kunikochu is here as well, and so is Aleatory.
Hello.
And Talkin is in chat as well. So we've got a whole gang here. That's awesome. What BRB screen? Do I have a BRB screen? Aleatory, would you pop open my Twitch for a second? And it's flashing every so often on the screen. That's weird. Okay. Went right to an ad for you. Aw, yeah. I am affiliate now. I should put that as a alert, just like we did in Kunikochu's, actually, and a inexpensive channel redeem so that anybody can tell us when they're in ads. I don't think I did, because I don't think I thought to set that up after becoming affiliate. There is a command that you can type out that's like long and convoluted to add it right now. But we can also just like add it between streams. Okay, so I found out how to make the bug. We make the bug by chopping down trees that have kappa nuts. Yes, they're called kappa nuts. Chopping down an infected one of those leaves behind the infection in its nut.
Yeah, you should go get checked out if you have an infection in your nut.
I mean, they've got a lot of infections in their nuts. Take it everyone is okay at the other unit. Yeah, so actually, ooh, you are a big infected tree. To chop you down. So actually, Braddock and Konikochu, why is everything purple up here?
So it hasn't flashed to BRB.
Okay. So yeah, everybody over at Konikochu's place is currently being watched by Savvy, and Konikochu and Braddock are in a city that is southwest of us and quite large. Starting screen.
I have not seen a starting screen or a BRB screen at all.
Okay,
Since.
talking. I don't usually give this advice, but maybe try clearing cookies or something, because Aleatori's watching it on his end. Is anybody else getting the screen flashes? Oh, you know the situation. Okay. Yeah, I think something might be wrong with your system. Okay, these are the whack-a-moles, or schmoles, as they're called. If you guys haven't seen them yet, they are very annoying. Okay, so I've killed at least one full schmole. Now I've killed two. Konikachu, I see you found the animated alerts. Isn't it awesome? He's a flying butterfly. And he's back.
Elias, what's wrong?
I loved it so much. Are you sparkling, like, in a good way? I don't think you are. No, butterfly, come back. Okay, now. I don't know what you just put in the chat there, talking. That's weird. What? Why didn't it come up as... Oh. Sigh from lads, yeah. I love Raphael's sigh. Okay. Oh, damn. Did I have more schmole bodies somewhere? I don't think so. I don't like the schmole cave. We're gonna leave the schmole cave now. Am I going this way? Yeah, this way. Oh, down. 0 down. Come on. Pick up. This is, I do believe, a specially... Ooh, there's a fletchling in the chat. That is a good sparkling pixie. I like how they have pixies, but they're not spelt pixies. I don't know if this is going to count, but let's see what we get. 2, 3. Okay, no. Come on. We are making a lot of not progress. Okay. Yep. That didn't work. We'll try that one again later. There's always later. I think I just went in a giant circle because I am great with directions. Seriously. Don't expect me to navigate unless you want to get lost. But getting lost can be fun. I see Froggy. I see sick Froggy.
Let's France.
Save.
I see France. I see someone's underpants.
I'm gonna take out one earbud. There, I can hear you a bit better now. Oh, and I did a whole bunch of crazy aerobics. Reminds me of Konikochu and WoW raids. I remember doing raids in WoW. Come back! Die! I think I lost it. I don't think I killed it. I think it's running back. Die! Yes, I killed it! She had location issues, got lost. Yeah. Same with me. I rely on mini-maps that are very good at pointing me directions and point markers. And if it's in real life, we're definitely going to have a good time not knowing where we are. I usually have good direction sense, but if I don't have an auto map, I will eventually get lost. Yeah, I don't even have the direction sense. Like, I can tell direction if we are before noon by a significant amount or after noon by a significant amount. As Aleatoria laughs at me.
Noon means it's in the south, right?
It's in the center.
We live far enough north. I'm sorry if that doxes us.
I mean, they know we live in Canada.
That even in the summer, the sun is usually south-ish.
Oh. Cool, guys. I just learned how to tell where south is at noon. So, I can now tell where it is as long as it's not nighttime. If it's nighttime, I'm still screwed.
You've never learned to navigate by the North Star?
No. I know that the North Star is north, and then that's great. That doesn't really help me much after that point.
The brightest star in the sky.
She relied on a paladin. I'm guessing that paladin goes by the name of Talkin. Actually, I don't know what your WoW names are, so... Die. You have impressive aim, little guy. Be able to shoot me with your gross stomach acid way up there. I do not appreciate them adding in that these lizards literally vomit on you. So the only infected stuff I cannot interact with is fishing, because I just have honestly been too lazy to make a fishing lure. But we can try to catch this fish. What will you be, little fishy? 2, 3. It's another purple jellyfish. That's fine, because these are not monsters to catch. So this is how, if anybody's playing that hasn't gotten the furniture, you find this random pieces of furniture here and there, and then you pay infected essence to it to unlock that furniture recipe. We'll go north. Oh, there's an infected froggy. Wait, come back. Nope. It's gone. Infected froggy shall forever be infected. I was just trying to heal you. That's a beetle. Okay. Apparently I can fish from, I guess, literally right here. Hopefully that actually landed. Another purple jellyfish. Well, it's neat that I can just kind of walk around the outside like that. There's more fishing spots over there, but I also kind of want to find some more foraging. Because I don't think I've gotten my 15 worth for this potion. I could average it out, but... Okay, so there is 2 infected stuff. First, we have our infected lizard guy. 1, 2, 3, 4. If you have not taken the time to vote in the Rad newsletter competition, you should go do so. Defend your Obey Me Men, a $1 donation towards your character counts as a vote towards that character. Right now we have Maman in the lead. Whee. 18,000 meters away from that quest objective. Which is probably the fishing one? Once upon a time, I would have thought I was crazy for turning away a PAL node. Okay, there. It's a bit better. But it's so frequent here. PAL everywhere. Something oh yeah, I forgot to pick up the corpse of the thing that I killed. That's wasteful of me. There we go. I think that is Palladium. And don't forget to join us on Saturday, June 28th for our next charity stream. We will continue our quest to save our sister and sail the ocean in The Legend of Zelda, The Wind Waker, with some crowd control chaos, which is quite literally always fun. I think I'm wasting infected arrows, but I need it to die. And Talkin can officially say that he will be here in the flesh. Like, rude. I wasn't even near you. Also, the high-powered one that I thought was over there wasn't, so... I see you're a frog. Also a frog. Well, as long as UA is okay with that. Of course we're okay with that. It has always been great fun to have you here for the charity events. So definitely come back. Ugh. Rude vomit monsters. Ooh, you're sparkly. Oh, no. Don't waste the special bombs. I think I already have at least one of those, but they're worth... Oh, no, but you are not sparkly. But you are pretty and worth decent money. Come. Flame-horned rockhopper. It's so pretty. Yes. It's always fun hanging out with Kunikachu, UA, Drake, and Aleatory. Heard you're local, you should join the fun. You actually should, Hatchet. You know where I live, I announced it to literally everybody. Hatchet is among the group of people who I wisely handed all of my contact information to in my co-op. I literally went like door to door at points and talked to people and led a revolution. One of these days I may, lol. You definitely should. We have our... Is that the... Yeah, it's the... Did I already come and do these earlier? I must have. Yeah. Rummage piles. Rummage piles, you get artifacts and stuff. But yeah, so usually Mondays and Fridays are the Lad and Obey Me nights at Kunikochu's that get kind of crazy. And then we have like the charity nights here. I'm also soon going to be doing an affiliate celebration stream. And I have to do a Q&A stream. Problem is my evenings are often busier until later, and even then, yeah, I get that. And we've still got the young kids here, so weekends are pretty much the latest we get. I don't think I can get to the top of that anyway. Because there are always kids to transport in the morning. Though Aleatory does that now because he's amazing and saw that I was very sleep deprived.
Now who's sleep deprived?
Now he's sleep deprived. Yeah. We'll just kind of bounce back and forth, taking turns.
I blame the B-Bay.
I'm pretty sure that guy just spawned, literally, just to throw up on me and then run away. Also, I'm out of my special potions, so I can't touch those. Starting to move streaming to daytime soon. Yes, Kunikochu is going to be moving more of her streaming to the daytime, owing to the fact that there are 4 of you in the house that stream now. Yes, that mod works during the day. This mod was able to the other day. I don't remember what it was. I think there was a ban that somehow evaded Seribot, and I saved Kunikochu. I was actually, during my workday, I was lurking in on the stream and then heard, is there a mod? I need a mod. Please, mod. And I was like, yeah, I suppose I could pop over there for a couple seconds and help. So Kunikochu, I will try my best to always lurk your streams, even on work days, and as long as I'm not, like, in the middle of something, I can do quick little helps here and there. You're welcome. I think right now, has he had his melatonin?
Yes.
I think right now, the B-Bay, I apologize for the crying in the background right now, everybody, he's doing his nightly... What do you mean I'm getting tired? I hate being tired. This is a horrible thing. How could you guys let this happen to my body? I never want to sleep. Wham. Actually, I have more time during the day when I'm working. Yeah. My work daytime is actually hopefully about to pick up a lot because they've given me 2 big mandates. And I can complete one mandate, or I can complete the other, or I can complete them both half-assed, or they can give me more hours. So I'm going to be doing that presentation to them next week, which is going to be fun. We should get together and play the game. Ooh, I agree, Hatchet.
What game?
Hatchet is a bit of an indie game developer.
Okay.
And has developed their own game. It's they talk about it in Luminara in the game developing area.
Cool.
So you should go check that out, Aleatory. Oh, and thank you for the good luck. The whole situation with this workplace is a little bit very awkward.
A little bit very.
Because I worked for them back in 2022. It's great. I'm literally working off of my own slides. Oh my god, Bibe. Yeah. So he enjoys the physical sensation of being hit, which sounds weird, I know, but it's a autism sensory thing. So Aleatory does gentle hits to his back and stuff, and that's what the oh sound was. Because of course he has to make sound while he's doing that because that's part of the sensory.
It's fun.
Yeah, so with this workplace, I worked for them back in 2022. And when they hired me, they were like, oh my goodness, you're so great at everything that you do, and there's going to be great stuff in your future. We're going to give you this really fancy, snazzy role with a great title and a nice promotion. And then I got invited to a meeting with the HR girl and my manager. That should have been red flag number 1. Red flag number 2, do I have any? No, I don't have any. Red flag number 2 was that the call was titled Marketing Cadence Call. And I know my musical theory enough to know that a cadence is the ending of the phrase. It's the ending. I was invited to my own ending. Anyway, so yeah, they explained that the company was downsizing and had to cut some departments, and the entire marketing department, aka me, was cut. So I lost that job, and I was pretty darn angry with them for a while. And at one point, about a year later, they went to my father-in-law, who also works for them, and said, hey, do you think UA would consider maybe coming back to us? And my father-in-law laughed and was like, after what you guys did, no. And then I lost my job a couple months ago, 6 months ago-ish. And yeah, I put out the feelers and said, if you guys are interested, I'm currently jobless. And yeah, so they ended up calling me up and giving me very part-time hours. I don't know why I just made Tao Whisper, sadly, because I did not read any of that font. Anyway. Yeah, so I'm now working for them again, and the fun thing is the marketing has literally frozen since 2022. I'm literally working off of my old slide decks and updating them. So they had told me 5 hours per week to start, but my supervisor has been telling me that if I need more hours, I just need to advocate for them, and she will get me those hours. So I'm hoping that this first attempt at being maybe double my hours, or quadruple them, or what's an 8 times? Because that's what I really want. Octuple them. Sadly, if you said anything to me after that, I stepped away to get my cat meds. So the only thing I was just kind of yammering on about why exactly my employment is in an, like, it's an awkward place to work right now. And it is, long story short, because I worked for them in 2022. They nicely fired me after promising me great things. And now I'm back with them again for part-time hours. But my supervisors told me, just advocate, and I'll do my best to get you those extra hours. We'll get you those extra hours. We'll push for them. So I'm at a point now where I'm going to go for my first attempt at advocating, and yeah, hope that it goes well. 244. So what I want to be able to buy are these, because I want artifacts. Or at least one of these, so I can enhance my artifact. Ah, thank you. For now, we'll just get some more of these, so that traveling isn't a waste. Let's go to the north bit now. So the Elderwood map is very pretty. I very much love the purple, pink, blue hues everywhere. And the glowing mushrooms. Bioluminescence is actually one of my favorite natural phenomena, and is my favorite color. Though I've been told bioluminescence is not a color, but the standard blue shade that you think of when you think of bioluminescent jellyfish, or, you know, like the scenes from Moana where everybody's all spirity, that's my favorite shade of blue. It tastes delicious, by the way. Oh, no, you saw me before I could shoot. That means it's a nope. Okay. Very peaceful place with some nice, pretty trees. And some more stuff to go on. 1, 2, 3. Die! Somebody else is hunting around here, as you can tell by the running around like wild creatures. And somebody started chopping that tree. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Ah, no, not gonna get that. Color actually does have a flavor. Mint ice cream without the green just isn't the same. Yeah.
Ow.
So fun fact is I actually have taste color synesthesia, which means I quite literally taste in color. I think I talked about it one time in the Discord in the real life pictures. It's Shinobi. Hey, Shinobi. How's it going? Oh, baby. Is life this awful?
He's upset that I put my hand over my junk so he couldn't kick it anymore.
I'm sorry. I'm not sure if you guys heard that, but apparently Aleatory is needing to, like, shield himself, so to speak. Oh, Konikachu's online. He's needing to shield himself, if you know what I mean, and apparently that's super offensive.
You see what I live with?
Oh my gosh, the giggles, though. Yes, I am evil little baby. Evil. Come on, little fishy. I am going to catch you. I do not care what you think. To be fair, I assume you live a good life. Mossy Fin. Playing on Switch. It is an adjustment. Yeah. I can't imagine. I know Shing usually plays on the Switch, and it just seems so different, and she's constantly yelling at me like, how do you do this thing? I'm like, I don't know, because I don't play that way. Using the penguin emote. I am assuming you just finished work, Shinobi? How was your day at work? Ooh, that's a big infected tree. Alright, I think big infected tree plus small infected tree equals drink magic potion. Awful? Oh no. I'm so sorry to hear that. When Shin was over the other day, I was playing on Switch in the living room. I kept asking her for help. Yep. Well, you are home now, Shinobi. Try to rest and relax. 2, 3, die! Try to rest and relax, I say, while shouting die and shooting. To be fair, it's arrows at little creatures that keep vomiting on me, so they kind of deserve it. Let's go see if there's infected stuff up there. Xing has gotten, thanks to Lils, into that Miku dance. What?
Hatsune Miku?
Hatsume Miku. Right, the Miku dance thing is actually the thing that I found yesterday. I'm gonna, sometime this week, be doing a stream during the daytime that is going to be more of a creatively focused one as I learn how to use software. Oh, there's a bee and he looks angry. Are you angry, bee? Oh, can't pick him up because my inventory's full. Darn. So I found out that Infold, which are the developers of Love and Deep Space, has released official copies of their characters online in a specific file format. I got very excited, and I downloaded it, and then I was like, oh wait, I don't know how to open this file. It was a very smart moment on my behalf. But that just meant that I had to do some research, and it turns out that it is used almost exclusively for a app called Miku Miku Dance, MMD. And it is a Asian-based, basically 3D modeling, like, not creating the models, you import models into it, but animating software. So I'm gonna learn how to use it, and then I'm going to, which apparently Bibe objects to wholly. So I am going to use that to learn how to animate various characters that I've been able to find and make fun little videos. I've already got an idea on a video for Bri. But first I have to learn how to use the software. So I'm going to do that live at some point this week. During the daytime, though, because I think creative stuff is more daytime. Like work. Bibe was drowning me out a little bit there. Yeah. Yeah, sorry about that. So what I was saying is... Bibe? Could you just... Go to sleep? I might ask if you can try getting him set up on the couch upstairs, because he's more used to that environment for falling asleep in anyway. And you can put Blippy on up there too. The name of the software that I'm talking about is Miku Miku Dance. Free to download too, so you should check it out too, Kaneko. And basically, you can put in the little models. So I uploaded a little Raphael as the little chubby sea god, and I was able to like make his legs move and make his arms move, and you can set keyframes much like in After Effects, but the software itself is very kind of clunky and a little difficult so far, but we're gonna figure it out. Okay, so that needs to go there. This is why I'm no longer excited over pallium. And why do I keep calling it palladium? What is palladium from? I think that's an actual element. So, we're gonna make some glass. And I guess we're gonna make... I don't need more... I might start selling some of these. Let's see. Almost 1,000 of them is 3,000. So if I just kind of keep processing them... Say, keep my rule of thumb. I try to always keep 100 loose logs, because I have run into situations where I've wanted to build something and have not been able to because I don't have any. Aw, I'm sorry, Zubat, I forgot to announce you joining the chat. Nobody was able to catch you. So sad.
Who would willingly catch a Zubat?
Brock? Am I wrong?
No.
Okay, so I have other stuff to go in storage. Like I said, this isn't super entertaining, but where I kind of walk around and organize a bunch of stuff and find out that I already had the Pixie. That's okay, because that just means... Do I already have a Mossy Fin? Where's Mossy Fin? I know I already have one of these. Alright, gotta hop off now. We'll try to catch another stream soon. Hope you're feeling better. Thank you so much, and thank you for coming and hanging out with me for a bit, Hatchet. It has been great, and I hope you have a great night. Mossy Fin. I have a Mossy Fin. So I don't think I got anything new. Night. Okay. Yeah, so I don't have anything new. That means lots of selling. I don't know if I need to keep those spores for anything. Those we can open. That goes in there. That goes in there. That goes in there. Sell. Open. Sell. Oh, that one wasn't even fancy. Coolio. Okay. Now, so first I want to see if I have anything for the Umbran set, which I do. Like this fun swinging couch, which is very pretty. This. A log. Umbran log, ready to craft. Wait, not ready to craft? 3-star quality items. Which ones? Can you tell me which ones are star quality? It's fine. Let's just do it. Ooh, this trellis. Yes, I want this trellis. Oh, it's so pretty. It's not designed for shade, but there's plenty of that in Elderwood already. I don't care. It's probably talking to me about my flower orchid things. This one. Oh, and my furniture making is at level 27. I should visit Tish. Okay, so we also have this bed, which is a pretty cool bed. This looks like a wardrobe. This looks like an arch. This looks like a sink. So I'm going to go with the arch. Oh, and it's ready to craft. Now this one. Do 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 do. Okay, nothing else new. This one is so pretty. Very Fibonacci sequence. How it's designed there with the swirl. I appreciate a good Fibonacci sequence. Okay, what did we just build? Oh yes, so because we have completed our $75 stretch goal, I will be doing that Q&A session that I talked about earlier. Now, I just want to make it clear that I am willing / honor bound to answer any questions that do not break TOS. And that means that if I can answer a question without breaking TOS, I will still answer it. So feel free to ask any questions that you guys would like. Ooh, this is big and pretty. I like it. And yeah, there's a link in the chat to be able to do that. Flowers. I forgot about my flowers. I want to water my flowers. No, water flowers. Aw, guys, Bibe won't be bothering us anymore because he just fell asleep on Aleatori's legs. Also, Aleatory is stuck here forever now. Say goodbye to Aleatory. He is now abed. Okay, so this swinging bench is now old style. Let's add... Oh, this one's kind of smaller and like... I wonder if I can put stuff on top of that. Well, kind of a bummer that one's so small because... I don't know, maybe we have a nice... swinging bench over here for people to rest out. Oh no, I'll design that up later. So this Umbran log goes with the Elderwood stuff very nicely. So for now, it's going to continue to build out my super snazzy Elderwood place. I'm kind of just putting a whole bunch of Elderwood stuff to make it look overgrown. That's how you interior decorate. Everything is overgrown. Okay, so Elderwood lamp. I wanted you to move anyway into there. And then 8. Why won't you let me place my item? Ooh, I like it. Guys, you'll have to let me know what you think of it. I'll try to get a better picture of it when I make sure that this is as optimized as possible. Yes, right there. Perfect. Okay, let's get a good view on what that looks like. Cricket, cricket. We'll go up the boardwalk. And I think the best angle is actually not going to be from up here because I have too many trees. Okay, so here, let's go into camera mode. Guys, there's a camera mode. I'm not sure if you know this, but you can totally take pretty pictures. can zoom and capture. And then it saves as this cute little picture. Oh, Aleatory has escaped. Now the Bibe is snoring. The mic doesn't quite pick up the snoring Bibe, but it would be really cute. Okay. So we always do chores when we go home. This is how we finance all kinds of things. Do, do, do.
Do you think he'd wake up if I turned off flipping? I'm not gonna risk it.
Probably. Okay. Puppy. I mean, we could risk it. Nah, we'll just risk copyright infringement. I swear.
Insanity.
I swear, Twitch, please don't. Okay, so what I was gonna do, I was looking in here, and first... So, I just heard... Yeah, I got another slow juniper seed. I just heard a reminder coming from our upstairs robot lady. And another juniper flow seed. And it was... Yue, this is your reminder. Turn off your 4 a.m. alarm. And there's a story behind that 4 a.m. alarm. Apparently, since my surgery date, there has been an alarm going off every morning, without fail, at 4:15 a.m. This was because we had to be at the hospital ridiculously early. But apparently, me, especially on my pain meds sleeping through the night, am the type to just turn off an alarm completely in my sleep. And yeah, so every morning it's been waking Aleatory up, and he has watched me turn over, turn off the alarm, and continue sleeping. I really like this bed.
I have to add, she has no memory of doing this.
Yes, I have no memory of doing this. I don't know. I think I need to make a guest room because I really love this bed. But this bed is literally coded for me. Alright, well, escape hatch. If anybody's ever wondering why there's a giant hole in my bedroom floor, it's because we like no fall damage. Okay, so sell. Let's open up our clam mushrooms. Let's help the community. Somebody is looking for a onion. Requests. Fulfill. I don't have 5 onions? What the heck? What do you mean I don't have 5 onions? I have 4 onions. I need to grow more onions. Okay, well, I cannot help them. I tried. There's an Aracuda in the chat. If anybody would like to try to catch the very fast barracuda fish. Okay, so sell, no sell. Put in box, because I'm not ready for you yet. Sell, 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 sell. Okay. There is a method to my madness, I swear. Okay, so now I've got a whole bunch of clam meat. Out of curiosity. 34. Okay, so we want to sell those ones, but not those ones. Yeah? Okay, and then we also need something that we can munch on for food, because I can hear Drake being like, your focus! Experience left on table! Let's go tour some homes. First off, let's submit my home. So I do submit my homes once a week to this system. If anybody ever feels like they'd want to come give me a reaction. Mostly, I just do it for the fun of it. If I eventually get the different nameplates that come with it, then that'll be great. And I try to be nice when I visit other people's plots. And if they want me to rate something, it means that they are working to try to get a specific thing. So we do what they want. So this is Witchy Cottage. I like this flowery area. Got some chests that don't actually look like they're awkwardly placed like a lot of them. I know some people have difficulty figuring out what to do with their chests. Flow trees. I love a good flow tree. People also clearly do way more with their flowers than I've done so far with mine. I don't know. When I think about adding a lot more flowers, it just kind of feels a bit like less is more sometimes. This is cute. This is the statue that I used to swear at needlessly. Whee! Oh, I found their garden. With a pumpkin patch, that makes sense for a witchy cottage theme. Come on. Ooh, pretty greenhouse. Okay. How do you like to look at these other properties for different ideas? Main house. Just a little cottage. I'm going to get the Tau plushie soon, too. By the way, Kunikuchu, if you're still listening, you cannot have Tau as your ship. I finally got my level 4 with him, and you just can't do it. What is this little outhouse? It's kind of adorable. Okay. So this was Witchy Cottage. I don't know what this means. La Déjurie. Alitori, you speak French. La Dinguerie.
Dinguerie, I don't know that word. Look it up. Dinguerie. Craziness, stupidity, or wildness.
This is the craziness, stupidity, or wildness. This is actually a really cool use of the builders stuff. They've created like an entire...
Basically the extraordinary place.
What's that movie? Oh, that reminds me of... There's this movie that was back...
Amélie?
No, Amélie is a great one. There's this movie from back when Heath Ledger died. Mr. Magnorium's Magical Emporium or something like that. Anyway, it was this really, really trippy movie that he died partway through the filming, so they had to find a way to either A, just get rid of the movie, but it was fantastic work by Heath Ledger, so they didn't want to do that. So instead, they made it so that he changes his face every time he enters into his Magical Emporium. And they got a whole bunch of other actors, like I think Johnny Depp was one of them, I know Matt Damon was one, a whole bunch of other actors to play the character in the different faces. I don't think there's actual house here anywhere. It's kind of interesting. That is a great decoration use. I like that. And also, what is Spring Fever Fire Pit? Okay, I like it. I think I'll remember that for mine. There's the Umbran Trellis that I just built. With a nice little... Oh, a little camping shack might be cute. Oh, and a little kind of outdoor tiki bar. Very cute. You do not have a specific number attached, so I'm going to go with that. Number 4. They want to be amazing. Is this a gate? Yeah, there's the gate. Okay. So some of those big yard work rocks, which are pretty cool. This seems to have been glitched. I do like glitching. I don't like when they patch out glitches. Into the house. I don't like the eyes on this doll. Kind of creepy. What are you? Midnight paddlefish. I think I had to catch you for something. Here's another workshop room with miner's anvil. A little backyard with their treasure chests. And this leads to another area. Just hop over the fences. Where do I get a telescope? I need that. So here is another gazebo. They've got the beautiful flowers going around the front. They've chosen to go with the poofy flowers. And then there's a little Chappa tea party. I don't know why I can't say the word tea party today without stumbling. That's cute. Finding Friends Chappa Fountain. I'll have to look up how to get that one. I might need to find more friends. That's the giant Magi plush. 60,000 gold that I need to have the next time they open up the Magi Market. That's what I was saving up money for, but then the Magi Market crashed and they weren't able to fix it, so they had to cancel it for a season. Oh, portraits that you get. I think I think these are for the romanceable characters, so this person has romanced them all, which is probably going to be my goal. Butterfly. Oh, cute. Nibbles the Drake? You're so adorable, Nibbles. I love you. Well, Aleph, I very much agree. Property is amazing. Oh, and you found a way to make the bathroom actually private. Okay. We'll do maybe one more of these for now, then I might do a little bit more decorating and then call it for the night, because actually feeling a little bit of lower back pain, which is not what I was expecting to feel pain in. The Dragon's Garden. Today, spooky fall leaves. Oh, we got a new follow. Thank you so much. Hello, welcome, Fernando Sage. Very, very nice to meet you. Thank you for checking us out and for hanging out with us here tonight. Having kind of a chill night tonight. I am still recovering from a pretty major surgery last week. So this is my first night back and decided to go ahead with a cozy game. So we're doing Palia. And right now I'm just kind of exploring other people's properties. Which sounds a lot creepier than it actually is. But, hey. Let me flip screens for a second. And give you a quick link to our Discord, because we have a community Discord called Luminara. It is based on a fictional land that Konikochu came up with, and I have moved to. It is a great community. We're a supportive group of people. We have lots of fun, get into a lot of crazy shenanigans, especially if you're in the 18 plus tag. Yeah, lots of fun, so definitely check that out. And we will be having a charity stream coming up on Saturday, June 28th, where I'll be continuing to raise money for Stand Up to Cancer, with crowd control version of The Legend of Zelda: The Wind Waker. So far we have raised $120, which is amazing. And I'm looking forward to getting even more and getting through those. Sorry, I just totally got really distracted. Getting through those stretch goals, even though the next one terrifies me. I got really distracted, and this is marked 18 plus because this is a very suggestive. So I'm trying to, give my speech about how much we've raised for cancer and how great that is and how excited I am about it. And then I'm just like, balls. Penis. So, I'm gonna go ahead. What do we rate this? That's a pretty magical tree. I wish you could actually drum these. Like you can when you're at the market. Whee! They've got so many of the giant Magiplush. They must do a lot of Magimarket stuff. Yes, this is definitely very, very pretty. Temp name 126. What a name, because I don't think you can change your name on Palia post name. Temp name 126. Well, you certainly seem interesting. I'll be sure to stop by more in the future. Oh, thank you so much. I'm very happy to have you here, very happy to have you joining in, and I did not mean to go to another place, but let's go to Lyra's cottage. Okay, Lyra's cottage does not want to load very well. Holy choppity chop chop chop. Okay. So is this another grow out? No, that's a flower. Ooh, there's a Venonat in the chat if anybody wants a Venonat. Okay, I don't... Grow all out. Standing lamp. There's more of them. I thought it was the couch in the gazebo. There's more. So, guys, who wants to do a Palia playing party where we get a whole bunch of experience together and maybe Konikachu, we can go try to catch some more butterflies or whatever bugs we need, and yeah. Oh, cooking parties too. I want to get into cooking parties. Pretty trees. This is a very pretty place. I do love these types of decorating games. Like Animal Crossing is really great for this too, because people get so creative and they do so much cool stuff. So this has a lot of the Elderwood stuff. And music. Where is that music coming from? Somewhere in here is probably a jukebox. Yeah, there you are. First rainy day. Okay, I'll have to remember that one. Okay. There. And we got the achievement for this week. Showing some love. Still have to visit another 5 off stream sometime, but that was fun for now. Yeah, so there's still a bunch of stuff I want to work on mine because it's not quite cohesive enough yet. For example, I'm trading out a lot of my trees to make them more thematic / appropriate. A lot of flow trees, but I've only gotten 2 types of flow trees so far, and one of them is not a type of tree I want. Otherwise, yeah, I'm kind of going for this, like, fun... Wait. Guys, I think I'm raiding my own house. What do we think of our property? It's cute. Now can I go home? Oh dear. Guys, I might be glitched. Wonder if... Can I unstuck myself? Nope. Zed. No, don't report myself! Because, like, I can't do anything. This might be the end of the stream, just because... Okay, let's try a couple other... See if we can break out of this. I might be in a loop. Could walk around and comment on my... Nope, can't use this. Okay, what if we try going to the next home? We're back in the Dragon's Garden. Cool. And now we're going to return home, and it's going to send us home. Where we can be home. Home! Well... Yeah. I mean, I think I've already shown off my property enough. The one thing that I realized when I went up to the bedroom to see if I could put down that thing that I hadn't shown off yet, that's fun, is I was trying to decide... My bedroom used to be on this level, but then I was like, learn all of the hacks, including adding a 3rd level. So I made this 3rd level of my house. And then after that, I was like, this is where my bedroom is, now with 2 beds, because, yeah, I can't remove it. I wonder, maybe... No? Okay, that's not doing anything for me. Cool. So, yeah, so I have this bedroom up here, and I was trying to decide what to do with this down here area. And then lately, recently we watched some movies about Dungeons and Dragons, and then we started talking about doing Dungeons and Dragons as streams, potentially, which is going to be a lot of fun. And then I helped out the characters in this game in their Dungeons and Dragons quests because Reth was in an argument with Zeki over who got to be a rogue, and one person didn't like how the other person was like interacting in the games or something like that. And I had to go basically run back and forth and be like, hey, Reth, maybe try to not be a rogue. And he's like, oh, okay, I guess that's a solution. And so forth and so forth. And then as a reward for this quest line, I got this Magi and Magic kit, which I'm assuming is this world's version of Dungeons and Dragons. So I'm making a Dungeons and Dragons place. I'm going to put little collectibles up here, a little area for them to do Dungeons and Dragons in.
Really cute.
So that's the newest edition. Oh, and I got the achievement for the wave back thing, so I got its head. Yeah, I've got to do a lot more decorating. But we can't do that on stream tonight. I miss D&D, we need to do that. Yes. I think Aleatory might be doing the most aleatory of things, in that he was like, well, if I'm going to Dungeon Master, I'm going to make my own format. So he's been like hard at work researching how to make, I think it's based on Final Fantasy Tactics, with his own like rule set and everything. So once he's ready with that, we'll do some Dungeons and Dragons online, because that'll be a lot of fun. What's it going to be called, Aleatory?
Right now it's called Final Fantasy Tactics TTRPG. So, I have no idea.
So we need a new name, if we don't want to completely rip off Final Fantasy.
It's literally just Final Fantasy.
Okay.
It's just a homebrew.
I'm gonna try one more time to go home. It did not work. Okay. So that's the end of Palia. I found my old 3.5 D&D books today, Talkin' says.
Wow.
Very cool. Okay. So, Palia broke. I broke it. Whoops. And as entertaining as it would be to watch me run around in circles for however long, it is getting to the time that I would normally start to call it quits. And I should probably not go late tonight, because I need to be gentle on my no longer existing uterus. So there's the Discord. Right above the Discord, we have the Rad Newsletter Popularity Contest. So this is as part of my raising money for Stand Up to Cancer. If you know the Obey Me Men, and you know that Konikochu and I, we love our Obey Me Men, then you'd be interested in defending your favorite man's honor. A $1 donation towards the character of your choice counts as a vote towards that character. As you guys can see, Maman is currently in the lead. We've got Barbados in second, and we've got Solomon in third. And, you know, Asmo's got at least twice the next lowest number, so I'll count Asmo here as well. Asmo's in fourth. So you can vote for that at the link that is second highest in the chat right now. And you can join our Luminara Discord, where we have all kinds of crazy fun, and yeah, it's called Luminara. You just click the link, join us, give us a little bit of a try. Other end of stream type things. Okay, so end of stream story. There's a story. So I am now affiliate, and that means that not only do I have my raid message as such, but I also have a sub raid message. And now I was very excited when I was getting my emotes and everything set up. So I got those, you can see them in the chat, animated butterfly wings. And I was like, those would be perfect in my sub-raid things. And when I programmed them, I was trying to make the character count not too long, just in case anybody ever does have to type out anything. So I shortened it to being the left butterfly wing, also known as left butt, and right butterfly wing, also known as right butt. So, and since I am currently still relatively low budget on these streams, I'm not subbing stream elements yet. So when I do my stream elements command, subraid, this is what you guys see. UA Celine left butt, UA Celine right butt, incoming raiders, over and over. It looks like I'm flashing my butt at everybody, but this is what they will actually see. So there's our raid messages. You can copy the first one up there with the moon and the monarch butterflies if you are not subbed. And our subs can use this butterfly one that just looks really awkward through stream elements, but won't look awkward on stream. Now's the part where I actually find somebody to sub. Not to sub, to raid. Who is live right now? Okay, so I want to go to this button and this button. UA presses buttons. I do very much like this pride outfit that I got. It's very cute. It's a little change from my normal butterfly dress, but very important. Causes. Who are we giving love to? I want to find somebody playing Palia. So, that does not look English. I don't know how you have drops on. The drop campaign ended. But maybe let's go here, and you guys can experience a cake party. So we are going to a person by the name of perhaps Aries. Next stream is planned to hopefully be on Thursday, assuming I am feeling well enough on that day. And I am hoping to be doing more Life is Strange. I do think that we're near the end of that, so it might start as Life is Strange and then move to Detroit. I will never be able to say that properly now. So yeah, that'll be on Thursday, and then Friday back to Obey Me Nights at Conico Choose. Okay, so we are going to start the raid. I'm going to hit this. Oh, not the affiliate appreciation stream. No, Thursday is not going to be the affiliate appreciation stream yet, or celebration stream yet. I'm gonna want to make sure that I don't have to tap out halfway through because of pain, so I'm going to wait a little bit longer for that one. Alright guys, we are going to hit the start raid button, which will send us over in just a few minutes. Thank you again for joining us today. It's been great, and I hope you all have a great night. Bye!